Was there an inside job with Terra Luna? Well, according to an article that's been published, it is highly suggestive of it. In fact, as of the time I'm making this video, from the original image post that has been circulated via Twitter, has over 5,000 likes, the title has actually been changed, which does kind of change the impression also of the topic itself. Less from a statement of fact and sounding more like open for discussion kind of thing. So we're going to get into that in just a moment. Before I do, I want to say a quick special shout out thank you to my Patreon supporters. A double shout out thank you to Velimir Brakovich, We Love SafeMoon.com, Murad Shaker, Victor Vegas, and SafeMoon Oz for being higher level patrons. You can join my Patreon for as little as $1 a month. There is a link down in the description below. Also, thank you to my YouTube members. So you can click the join button below this video if you'd like to show your support there. Please keep in mind that I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Everything I'm sharing is my own opinion. It's my own research. I highly encourage you to go do your own research. With that being said, let's go ahead and dive into the news. So Paulo, the parrot over on Twitter, had posted this image from New Money Review, written by Paul Amory on May 16, 2022. The title was Terra Operators Bailed Out Crypto Whales. Notice that I said was. Past tense. That has since been changed to did Terra operators bail out crypto whales? Question mark. Did Terra operators bail out? So it's a little bit of a different impression, but this is going into just the generalization of clickbait and them maybe trying not to make themselves a target legally for things because it's just speculation, right? It is just the title. And then everything else that kind of falls through with it, what's that actually saying? But clearly here, just even from the title itself, has left a very strong impression with a lot of people. So Paulo says, it appears an inside job was allowed to be carried forth to bail out whales, all while the retail bag holders got incinerated. Geez. Massive class action criminal proceedings possible with this. All right. So we're going to go ahead and read through this article now. The operators of the collapsed Terra stablecoin UST last week allowed selected holders of the dollar token to cash out at close to 100 cents in the dollar, using cryptocurrency exchanges Gemini and Binance as a conduit. According to the Luna Foundation Guard, which operates a reserve pool back in UST and its related token Luna, holders of $2.7 billion in face value of UST were able to sell them for Bitcoin in two transactions last week. One with an effective Bitcoin UST exchange rate of $32,334 and the other with an effective exchange rate of $35,054. The Luna Foundation Guard revealed this information in a series of tweets released this morning. It did not disclose the timing of the transactions. However, evidence from Elliptic, a cryptocurrency research firm, suggested that the transactions took place on May 9th and early on May 10th when the UST price traded in secondary markets as low as 60 cents in the dollar. Holders of UST who were able to sell their tokens for the Bitcoin offered by the Luna Foundation Guard were able to exit their positions at close to face value, $1. UST is now trading at 9 cents in the dollar, while the Luna token is effectively worthless. On May 9th and May 10th, Bitcoin's dollar price was between $31,000 and $30,000. This implies that the holders of UST who were able to sell their tokens for the Bitcoin offered by the Luna Foundation Guard were able to exit their positions at close to face value, $1, rather than the deep discounts on offer in the secondary market. On Friday, Elliptic published a blog in which it said that during last week's failed bailout attempt of the Terra Luna complex, Luna Foundation Guard moved its Bitcoins to two cryptocurrency exchanges, Gemini and Binance. On the morning of May 9th, the LFG announced that it would loan $750 million worth of Bitcoin to over-the-counter trading firms to help protect the UST peg, Elliptic said. Terra creator Do Kwon later clarified that the Bitcoin would be used to trade, it went on. At around the same time, 22,189 Bitcoin, worth roughly $750 million at the time, was sent from a Bitcoin address linked to LFG to a new address. Later that evening, a further 30,000 Bitcoin, then worth around $930 million, was sent from other LFG wallets to the same address, said Elliptic. It is not possible to identify whether these assets were sold or subsequently moved to other wallets. Within hours, the entirety of this 52,189 Bitcoin was subsequently moved to a single account at Gemini, the US-based cryptocurrency exchange, across several Bitcoin transactions, Elliptic said. It is not possible to trace the assets further or identify whether they were sold to support the UST price. This left 28,205 Bitcoin in Terra's reserves, Elliptic went on. At 1 a.m. UTC on May 10th, this was moved in its entirety in a single transaction to an account at the crypto asset exchange Binance, Elliptic said. Again, it's not possible to identify whether these assets were sold or subsequently moved to other wallets. Changpeng Zhao, chief executive of Binance, has been active on Twitter over the weekend in an attempt to defend his exchange's role in the Terra collapse, but has not addressed the topic of the Bitcoin movements from the Luna Foundation Guard. Yesterday, he was forced to deny rumors that Binance had invested $300 million, Terra's second fundraising, conducted late last year. Tyler and Cameron Winklevoss, the co-founders of Gemini, have not spoken of the Terra collapse on Twitter. The two exchanges are now likely to come under increasing pressure to disclose which cryptocurrency market participants were able to exit their Terra stablecoin positions last Monday and Tuesday at close to par value, while retail holders of Terra and Luna have lost nearly all their money. This has been a huge mess. I mean, just look at this. It literally looks like a huge mess. It's been devastating for a lot of people. And frankly, there's a lot of stuff that just sounds extra shady, extra scummy, and whether or not Luna can really bounce back from this is a huge what-if game. There's lots of factors that are coming into play here, and a lot of resources are really suggesting that Luna's founder, Do Kwon, this guy should go to jail, that this guy should be prosecuted, that he should get sued. Expect a lot of lawsuits to come from this regardless. How many of them will actually win with any of this? That's really hard to say. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not going to give you guys legal advice on this sort of stuff, but holy cow, dude. What a hot pile of garbage. Flaming garbage with kerosene on it. This thing just straight up is tearing a hole in the ozone layer. It's so bad. Okay. I hope that the project can bounce back for the namesake of the investors. A lot of people are down a lot of money or have lost a lot of money. So for it to create an opportunity for people, a lot of people hope for that. There's a lot of other projects that are out there as well. We'll have to wait and see more information on this. But let us know in the comments down below what you guys think about all of this. And I do have referral links if you want to get free crypto or free stock. If you want to protect your crypto, you can use a cold storage wallet. For example, the Ellipal. I have a discount code in the description. You can use that. And again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Please go do your own research, guys. I'm on Twitch. If you do like retro gaming, I'm doing a lot more of that. I'm trying to practice some speedrunning strats for The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. It's really casual. I just barely started getting into it. So, I've got a long way to go of a lot of things that I need to practice. But if you want to come and hang out and just kind of chill out with me, then, feel free to check me out over there. Crypto Atlas, I'll provide a link in the description. And you guys are awesome. God bless. I will see you in the next episode.